This is the Mercedes AMG Project One, and I'm here to find out whether this is truly the F1 car on the road. As you can see, the Mercedes is very angular, and to keep that angular design, the Mercedes emblem is actually painted on the car so it doesn't affect with any of the aerodynamics towards it. The front end of this car is actually very angular, like an F1 car, with its carbon fiber front splitter that sends wind into these fan-styled rims. But why I say fan-styled rims? That's because the design of these rims actually counteract a fan's ability to blow air, and it sucks in air to cool the brakes down. And you can also see that these little flaps that open up when you're driving in track mode, so air can go straight past it, go past the windscreen, and go into this big air duct that cools down the V6. But staying to the side, you can see that down here there's another opening from the fenders that go from the side, which is very angular and sharp, and goes straight back into the engine. Now coming back up, you can see there are more ducts on the sides and this big shark fin, just like an F1 car. You can also see all these stars and one red star. This red star was actually added in memory of Nikki Lauder. Nikki Lauder was an F1 driver that was mainly known for his infamous crash that occurred in August 1st, 1976 during the German Grand Prix at the Nurburgring. His car skidded off the track and burst into flames. Lauder was trapped inside the car and suffered severe burns. Despite the severity of his injuries, he miraculously returned back inside the car just 42 days later. From 2012 onwards, Nikki Lauder served as the non-executive chairman of the Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula One team from 2012 until his untimely death in 2019. He played a crucial role in the team's success, particularly in the early years of their dominant turbo hybrid era. Lauder was instrumental in convincing Lewis Hamilton to join the team and was a key advisor to Toto Wolff and the Mercedes board. You can see that the rear end of this car is very aggressive, with this huge rear diffuser all made out of carbon fiber, and its exhaust being in the middle, just like an F1 car. And you can also see the engine, just like in a Pagani Zonda. You can see the engine is covered by this little steel mesh. Why I talked about Mercedes F1 dominance is because the engine of this car is actually the F1 V6 engine from 2016 that won Nico Rosberg's first world championship. AMG One actually holds the Nurburgring Nordschleife track record of 6 minutes 29 seconds. Now because this is parked up in track mode, the winglets are out, and you can see that this really helps with aerodynamics because it pushes the car down and makes it much grippier on the track. So as you can see, there's this huge rear wing and a tiny winglet on the back. Now this winglet actually works as DRS, And what DRS is, it actually stands for drag reduction system. But why would you want to reduce drag? Well, drag actually slows you down because it creates more air resistance, causing you to have a lower top speed. So when you open up DRS, wind can go past more smoothly and you have a higher top speed, although you might have to turn it off when you're turning, because this also reduces the downforce for you to have that top speed. As you can see, this car is parked up in normal mode, which means the ride height is very high as it's 4 fingers. But in the second AMG One they have here, you can see it's parked up in track mode and it's much lower with only 2 fingers of track width. In conclusion, yes, this is an F1 car for the road. And so I would say thank you very much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe to see more cars like the Mercedes AMG Project One. And a big thank you to Pupil of Fate Motors for making this video possible.